Hi everyone, my name is Avinash, and today I'll be discussing my thesis-driven essay. So for my essay, I'm focusing on the idea of driverless technology or autonomous vehicles, and I made my thesis in a way that it shows that drivers could be usually feeling pressured and it could impair their judgment, usually leading them to crash. And potentially a self-driving vehicle could help prevent all this from happening. So my first reason is going to be focused on really like how people are usually focused from getting from one place to another, and they often just forget about taking precautions, like just watching their surroundings. They might be like either late or running late or something like that, and just be focused on getting to the area. So they might be speeding down, not realizing that it could possibly lead to a crash. I'm gonna be talking about how these driverless technologies could actually help prevent that and help the occupants in the vehicle get from one place to another safely. Now, I know others or people might be saying, oh, that the drivers may be too reliant on these technologies. And yes, while that may be true, the vehicle will be equipped in a way where the driver knows they would have to be aware at all times. So, if anything were to happen, the driver would have to take over the system. Another reason that I plan to discuss is how these vehicles could be um, helpful to the environment. A lot of the gasoline powered vehicles nowadays are producing a lot of carbon dioxide, and that is detrimental to our world in general, and it leads to global warming. So, having a world where autonomous vehicles could be the only form of transportation or the only type of vehicle would not only be beneficial, but it would also help the earth and everybody on it and the environment, really, so the earth. So some might say, oh, that what about hybrids or electric cars? Now, the thing is, while that is true, autonomous vehicles will be communicating together. So if there's like a whole bunch of them all at once, one car will be focused on communicating with the other car, thus creating less roadways, less road traffic, and less altercations altogether, which would be good in a way that there'll be less traffic, there'll be less movement, people will get faster to different places, and less energy will be used overall. And I plan to use a counter argument somewhere along where that the vehicles could reduce the number of road incidents, and we what the counter argument in this case would be that the technology may be too automated, or and rather if society is actually ready for this type of vehicle and if the vehicle is ready for society. So yeah, that's basically what my essay is about. I hope this does make sense, and yeah, thanks again.